Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Sneaker Talk, where we cover the latest sneaker releases, sneaker news, and just sneakers in general. In today's episode, we're going to be covering all the release details, all the official images, and my thoughts and opinions on the restock of the Comme des Garçons Play Chuck Taylor 70s in both the high and low cut release. Yes, guys, you heard me. In the next 24 hours, or actually in the next 8 to 10 hours, we are getting a new restock of the Comme des Garçons Play Chuck Taylor 70s. Now, these are a very, very popular shoe. A lot of people really like them for their simplicity. It is a slight silhouette change. They do change the midsole and a couple other details compared to normal Chuck 70s. It isn't just simply a Chuck 70 with a heart slapped on the side of it, but yeah, a very, very popular shoe, and they are restocking today. So I thought we covered it in the Sneakers and Stuff podcast, but I felt like it needed its own episode because you guys really, really love this shoe. It was a bit of a meme shoe for a while. A lot of the high fashion and just fashion Instagram meme pages in general actually really dumped on this shoe a lot. I don't have any beef with it, honestly. You enjoy what you enjoy, honestly. I mean, please, I just unboxed like a crazy Palace jacket. I mean, if anything, this is way more toned down and way more acceptable than that jacket was. But yeah, no, we're going to be covering all the release details, all the official images, and my thoughts and opinions on each colorway and each cut that is releasing in this restock. And how we're going to cover that today is we're going to be using a Hypebeast article to cover all the release details and cover all the official images and everything there. So without further ado, let's head on over to the Hypebeast article and cover everything to do with this new Comme des Garçons Play Converse Chuck 70 restock. And here we are. So the iconic Converse Comme des Garçons Play gets showcased to us here. But first, before we dive into any images of it, let's dive into what this article has to say about it. So, Comme des Garçons Play and Converse's popular Chuck 70 collection has restocked. The famous Converse with the hearts are back in black, white, high, and ox. Known to many as the Converse with the hearts, Comme des Garçons Play and Converse's heart print Chuck 70 is a quintessential collaborative style, a beloved throwback sneaker with just a little high fashion flair that's known the world over. Now the heart-equipped silhouette has restocked in its fourth most well-known makeup, black and white takes on both the Chuck 70 High and Chuck 70 Ox. Now, it is interesting that they highlight that it's got a bit of high fashion flair. That's only because it's associated with Comme des Garçons. Comme des Garçons Play is essentially the childish kids version or kids line, streetwear line of Comme des Garçons, which is why it's covered in graphics and huge text and stuff like that. It's Comme des Garçons for the streetwear aesthetic. So a lot of people discredit it because of that. They're like, psh, can't enjoy Comme des Garçons high fashion. What the hell is this kiddie, childish, streetwear styled stuff? And that's why there's a lot of beef about it. It's like, come on, man. It's like, it's super consumable and it's super basic and people don't like it for that. But as I mentioned, I don't care, man. You buy what you love. You do you. It's just very interesting that that is a topic of conversation when it comes to streetwear and fashion. Each pair features a full canvas upper with the upper half of a printed red heart peeking cheekily over the high gloss midsole on the lateral side. Black pairs add white contrast stitching and white pairs keep things tonal. Both are brought together by white laces, inverse colored heel strips, and tonal toe caps and midsoles and gum rubber outsoles, typical of Converse. The high cut iterations add a little more branded flair by way of a classic Converse All-Star badge on the medial collar as well, so on the inside. The Comme des Garçons Play Chuck 70 collection is available now via retailers like End and will return to the Converse web store in full on September 22nd. Each style is priced at $150 USD. So it's already dropped on End. It's going to drop on the Converse web store in the next 8 to 10 hours. It's going to drop at, I think, 10 a.m. EDT time, which is 1 a.m. Australian time. The thing is that it's 150 USD for any of the models. So high, low, doesn't matter how much sneaker you're getting, it is going to cost you 150 US dollars. So I mean, Personally, if I was paying 150 bucks for Converse, I would be buying the shoe with the most Converse in it, so for me it would be the high tops. But maybe you disagree, maybe you're a fan of the low cuts. That's totally fine. But I just thought I'd inform you guys, regardless of the low and the highs, you're paying 150 bucks for them. So what we'll do now is we'll just dive into, I guess, the 6 images here and have a look at all the different colorways of the restock here. So here it is, guys, paired with some human-made socks and a very simple outfit with a nice little champion reverse weave hoodie there, I see. Or at least a champion hoodie. I don't know if it's reverse weave, but looking at the white drawstrings, it looks like it's the bougie version of your champion reverse weave hoodies. But again, that's a topic for another time. Very interestingly, it's showcased here. Love it in the white colorway. Very simple. Just a little splash of color on the love heart there, and then the contrasting back heel. Moving on, we get the low cut version showcased to us with him wearing a CDG Play shirt to match with some nice dress pants and a paisley button-up tee. Very, very nice there. Very nice little outfit. I like the low cuts as well. The low cuts are a very nice thing. It's just that I would prefer the high tops because they come with the iconic Chuck 70 logo there on the inside. Like you have to go for the highs, right? Or maybe you don't, you know, maybe you like the lows. Let me know in the comment section below if you prefer the lows. Here we get showcased to us the black version with the off-white laces and midsole here. It's a very nice shoe, love them. The contrasting stitching is a very nice touch on the black pairs. It just adds that little bit of pop that you need on the black pairs. They look awesome. They honestly look awesome. I've also heard from a mate of mine who did buy a pair like years ago, like 3-4 years ago, that they have better cushioning in them than the normal Chuck 70s. So if you're looking for a more comfier shoe with the same silhouette, here you go, guys. This is the one for you. Very solid. If you love CDG Play, you gotta love a lot of CDG Play stuff. This is the shoe for you if you don't own it already. We'll keep moving on. Here's the high cut ones in a very nice contrasting black and red outfit here. I personally would go for the black highs. I'm not going to be going for these at all because they don't release them in a size US 16 or 17, so I can never pick these up. Unfortunately, I will never know what a pair of Chuck 70 CDG Plays are going to be like. I'll never know. I really want to know just for comfort and to find out how they compare to the normal ones because I love Chuck 70s. It just sucks to have a big foot, eh, guys? Just tragic times. It looks like they've got extended laces so you can do the iconic wrapping in them around the ankle area. Very classic look there. Yeah, there we go. We get it showcased to us here that you can see it gets wrapped around the back of the shoe. That's a very, very iconic look there. We can see a contrasting heel tab, or not a heel tab, but a heel area here. Just adds that little bit of pop there, a little bit of color to the back of the shoe. I would personally wear them with the fully tied up laces like that there. And then we get a final photo. We really get these like black high top ones showcased to us a lot here, don't we? I think it's sick. Definitely my favorite colorway. I'm glad it actually gets most of the spotlight here. Definitely an awesome shoe here. I would pay the $150 US for them, but they always sell out, guys. So be there when the drop happens, because if you don't, you will literally miss out. It really is the early bird gets the worm with these shoes. These always sell out. They're always really popular. People that own pairs from previous years always re-up on them because they're just a classic that you can wear all the time. But I want to hear from you guys. Are you going to be going for the restock at all when it drops? How do you feel about them being restocked all the time? Are you like, ugh, now I see them everywhere. I don't want to see them. They're such a boring shoe. Do you absolutely love them, or do you think they're just like a meme shoe? Do you think they really are just the Converse with the hearts? How do you feel about them? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on the CDG Play Converse on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or scroll down and let me know in that comment section below. And that's it, guys. That is all the release details I have for you. $150 US. They've already released on End. I'm going to assume they sold out on End, and they're releasing on Converse's web store in the next 8 to 10 hours. September 22nd is the release day. How do you guys feel about it? We see these getting restocked every like 3 to 6 months. It's more like every 6 months, so twice a year. But then on top of that, we also get new styles released all the time. So it feels like I'm just seeing more and more of these. So I'm not hugely like, oh my god, it's more CDG Play Cons. It's like, we get these all the time. It's all good. But yeah, I'd love to know how you guys feel about it. Are you going to cop them? Are you going to drop them? Have you ever bought them? How do they compare to normal Chuck 70s? Are they really different? Let me know everything you have to say about them down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want to keep covering upcoming CDG releases, upcoming CDG Play releases, or upcoming Converse releases, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel, as we are trying to aim for 2,700 subscribers before the end of September. We've got like 70 subs and like just over a week to do it, guys, so I don't know if we're gonna hit it, but hopefully with your continuous support, we can hit the milestone before the month ends. That's everything I've really got to say about the CDG Play Converse, guys. So, the Restock at least. So until the next Streetwear Talk episode, until the next Sneaker Talk episode, until the next Comme de Garçon Play episode, guys, I'll catch you later.